Hello, IL-2 Skinners. Solid Create here with an update, not a full video. As you can see before you, we got the Fw-190D-9. I just want to show you a few features of the template before I release it with the JG26 skin pack that I'm making. Here, these are going to be uncensored skins. I know there's countries out there and people who go bananas over this. I mean, to me, it's only a symbol, and the symbol only has the power that you give it. Believe what you want. I know people are brought up differently and believe certain things. You can't change anybody's mind on that, but it is what it is. These are just mine, and you don't have to use them. The template, I'm giving the template to everybody too, so they can change them if they want to. Okay, so moving on here. Um, I did a lot of work to the template. You can see there's very few layers. They used to go all the way down to here. I grouped everything together. I'm giving you predetermined camos here that are just from research I've done. Got 74, 75, and you can see here it's got this line where it's cut off halfway. I did that to give you room to, erase stuff away, and also, just pick the color scheme you want. These you'll always leave on, or you may turn this one off or just change the color to RLM76 to begin with, depending on what year D9 you're going to make. The 76B I have is for like a late war, so you could probably control click and change the color if you want to. Press Control D to get that done. But yeah, I have many different ones, 74, 75, which I think is the most effective considering the color testing I've been doing on the map. You could barely see this plane on the trees. Then there's 82, 74, 76. You've probably seen some of this on the A8 maybe. You may notice the skin looks a little clean up here. It's because I had to turn off the scratches and one of the other weathering layers because unfortunately those effects only showed up where the default camo ended. So when you made a skin, you would still see this wavy line of where things used to be, and it looked really odd. So I'm gonna have to work on that and bring it all the way down to where it's supposed to be, so it's more workable. Um, so yeah, it's kind of a little skin factory I'm making. You'll see more of it. I'll make a full reveal video and how it actually works and all that. And then for the people who are worried, let's go back down to markings here. National insignia is where everything is concerning the crosses and all of you. You just turn off that, turn that one on, and you got the on the non-realistic Hawk and Cruise, which to me takes immersion away from the game. Um, if we're gonna do things like this or something that happened long before we were all here, then we may as well get rid of the pyramids and anything else that's a monument in the world because no one nation is not without sin, and this is just a game. That's all it is. You're not giving Hitler or white supremacy groups any power by making your game historical. It's just you're not. You believe that all you like, but you're just not. Here, I separated service markings. Did the same thing with the defense band. So here I got this one where it's parallel. And if you don't like that one, you like the other one you've seen where it's vertical here, you can do that. Then we got the tricolor band, and this is for JG2, but if you wanted to make, let's see, JG1, you would just turn this one off, the middle stripe, and you would just control click on the picture. And we'll use this red. I sampled this red off of a JV44D9. So it's directly off a color photo. Just do that. There you go. You got JG1, and then all you got to do is come back down to the colors and turn on one of the schemes that you may want. Like that's probably not it. I think a more JG1 was like this, the gray. I could be wrong. Then there's that one. Then I got, of course, the like I showed you earlier, the green on green. But yeah, you can do this, and then get the RLM. I think it's 82 or 83 undersides. You can turn that off at will also. So see where it says late war rudders, 83 undersides. You just come in click that, and then you can turn off the alternating rudders if you want to, or ailerons so that they match. Same thing with that, and you can turn off the aluminum. So if you're going to do an early 44, that probably wouldn't be there. Just turn that back on. Then you just mess with it in the alpha channel. But like I said, we'll talk more about that once we get to the actual reveal. I just wanted to give you guys an update, show you I am working on things. I know I haven't released a video in like 2 or 3 years, but I'll start releasing more. I just got real busy. For those who don't know, I think I mentioned before, my son got really sick and we were in the hospital for, I think it was 109 days total, from what's known as ulcerative colitis. And unfortunately, he had to lose his colon and he has to wear an ileostomy bag now. It's not forever. Hopefully, we can get it reversed. The doctor's optimistic, but that's the reason why I haven't done anything in so long. And plus, racing season was this summer. I've been doing, Assetto Corsa Competizione, the new game they just released last year or a couple of years ago now. So I race during the summer and I fly during the fall and winter. So yeah, spring and summer I'm racing. It's just to change it up because you can't. Some of you can. You could do the same thing over and over all day long for a whole year and not be phased by it. Yeah, we spot a little error down here. I got to fix that too. Anyway, just wanted to give you guys a little peek under the hood at what I'm doing, and I wanted to make this real easy for people so they can just go in, turn things off, turn things on, and then edit it as they need to off of a historical photo. And how I did that, one last thing, I know we're up on 6 minutes now. I made this, it's a locator. Yeah, it's all the same colors, but the numbers are different colors inside the cells. So you want to look for like orange 20 purple, and you'll find it down here, or it's orange black, and then it's up in this area, or orange yellow, it's down here. So it's easy to use. And it goes from 1 to 50. I probably could have made these smaller, but then it's minutia by that point. Here, if you only want to paint the canopy, or what is known as the hood, you just you don't need to turn these layers on. I'm just showing you where they're at. You just control click them, go to your paint layer, and you can just run your brush all the way across without having to worry about affecting anything else. That's the one thing I wish he would do, but he's the guy who's making these templates, and I'm not going to tell him what he has to do. Don't take it that way if you're watching, brother. You do an amazing job, and you give us a lot of a lot for what you do. If we didn't have you, we wouldn't even have these skin templates. So I thank you. You control D, unselect that. And same thing with the wings. The wings, I did it where the camo would appear, so you won't affect anything else. I know some camo extends down in here, but you could do that on your own. This way you can just paint all the color, and you could just do your pattern how you want without affecting anything else. Same thing. Same thing with the stabilizers in the back, because they're so close to the ailerons and the fuselage. It's just easier to use now. Yep. Other resources. If you don't know who has what defense band, there you go. I found a picture online that shows these guys. They probably were on the G14 or G10, K4 maybe. I already have KGJ27. It's the only one that I've seen on a model airplane of the D9, so we turn that on. I've already made it for you. Turn the references off. It's already there, and the checkers. We'll do that when I do the reveal, because it's a little tricky getting these right because they're reversed on each side. Control D that again. That's weird. That's there. Oh, and I put a real propeller from a D9. I've already done the hard work for it by stretching it and then making sure the emblems didn't get stretched by copying them and then putting it back down with the clone stamp tool. So you have realistic, and I did the back. I just took these and then I kind of edited it so it looked like the back of the propeller. All right, guys. We'll see you on the flip side. I got to make the JG26 skin pack now. I'm starting that tomorrow. I'm going to try to do 4 planes a day, and I'm not going to make them all cookie cutter. I'm not going to do one and just change the number, and I don't like doing that with skin packs if I can help it. If I find photos or drawings people have done from photos they have, then I'll make the camo look exactly the way it does. This is just a standard pattern. You don't have to follow this at all. Just follow your photos. I just wanted to show you what was where so you have a better idea, because the biggest part of this battle is finding out where things are. And I've already done all that for you, so you don't have to worry about nothing. All right. Talk to you guys later, man. Bye-bye.